What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of BTT Buy That Toy. We're gonna do a little toy talk today. Your boy has been on vacation, so I haven't done a lot of posting or anything like that. I had to take a break from reality, the real world, work and things of that nature. The last 2 or 3 months for me in my professional career has been extremely hectic. And so, I just need to take a breather, get on vacation. Went down to Playa del Carmen in Mexico and just decompressed completely. But I'm back, want to do a little toy talk about some recent pickups, and just, go over some things, if you will. Remember, make sure if you're watching on YouTube to like, comment, subscribe, drop me a line. I'm always looking to connect with people. And if you're over on Instagram, do the same. Follow, like, comment. Let's get right into it, man. Let's talk about a couple of our recent pickups, right before we left and since we've been back from vacation. So I don't know if you guys have an Ollie's in your area, but I've got an Ollie's and I've been looking for a couple of things. So some of my recent pickups from an Ollie's are, I found What If Goliath, and then I got Agatha. Now, Goliath, I actually like this figure. I'm excited to have this one, $9.99. I really want to finish the Hydra Stumper. So I've got Gamora, Talos, Nick Fury, and now I've got Goliath. And I went on ahead and picked up the Agatha. Don't want this figure at all. But again, I want to build the figure. But now I got to find Yelena. And so once I find Yelena, new Black Widow, I'll be good to go. And I have the completed build of the figure. Ollie's dropped me some coupons. So I went on ahead and picked these two bad boys up. And I'm excited to build the figure. Excited for this figure. Could care less about this one. Still got to watch that new Disney series. Hope it's legit. I'm sure it is, because her character was nice in the Scarlet Witch and Vision series. So we'll see what's going on with that series and whatnot. But another thing that I found at Ollie's, and so if you guys ever have an Ollie's or you stumble upon one, just walk the store. There's a lot of great things in Ollie's. You don't know what you're going to find if you're in Ollie's, right? So something else that I found in Ollie's was this great Masters of the Universe book. So this book was $5.99. I don't know if you can tell, but on the back, let me see. On the back, it retails for about 35 bucks. 30 bucks in the US, 39 in Canada. And this book kind of gives you the history of toys, the masters of the history of the Castle of Grayskull, the comics, all of that stuff. And I found this book, I think it goes up until about 2021 or 2022. So of course there have been 2 or 3 years after the original print of this book. It's got M2 Origins artwork, $5.99 for the book. I don't know if you can see the price, but $5.99 for the book. And it's just like a little compilation history. If I'm not mistaken, our boy Pixel Dan, anybody who's watching my channel, I guarantee you know who Pixel Dan is. He did a history of the Masters of Universe, like toys and books and all of that stuff. So he's got a great one. I don't have his book, but I found this one. And it was like $5.99. Of course, I had a coupon from Ollie's, 15% off. Yeah, I grabbed this one. I grabbed those Marvel Legends. So remember, guys, walk Ollie's. They have books and comic books and all kinds of little random things. It's a fun place just to find stuff. If you have an Ollie's in your community, sometimes they don't get fresh stock on a regular basis. And if you watch other guys on YouTube, you'll see them getting all kinds of crap. You're like, man, why doesn't my Ollie's have this? And that's kind of how I feel when I see some of these other guys post. But just checking out an Ollie's, you never know what you're going to find. So outside of my Ollie's pickup, I was just walking around a Walmart, recently when I got back from vacation, and I got lucky again. I found Donatello, The Last Ronin. So if you've been following me over on IG, you know that I've got Michelangelo, Leonardo, and now Donatello. I had no intention on buying these Last Ronin figures. I think that they look pretty cool, but I wasn't dropping 35, 40 bucks for these things or anything like that. But I found them all for $15 or less. Just look, originally $34.96 is what it says right here. But I found them for $15. And for $15, heck yeah, I'm gonna buy them. So after finding him for 15, Michelangelo for 10, I can't remember if I paid 15 or 10 for Leonardo, I'm definitely going to get Raphael. This is one of my favorite comic book series. Outside of this, the Null Venom Saga, those are some of my favorite comic book series of all time. So having these figures in the collection, putting them on the Turtle shelf, I don't know if you can, oh, that's X-Men over there, Turtles right there. Putting them on the Turtle shelf, yeah, I can definitely do that. I'll pay full price for Raphael if I got to, because I'm really happy about finding that Donatello. That was lovely. So a couple other things I've been looking for, and I was lucky enough, boom, in Tarjay. That's right, I found 2 Bob Steady. He's the last one I need to complete the Metallo Build-A-Figure right there. So I'm pretty excited about this. But here's where I'm struggling at with these guys. I love the artwork on the packaging. I love looking at these guys in package. And so I don't know if I should open them or if I'm going to keep them on card. Look at that, man. That big comic book style action right there on the back. You've got Rocksteady and Bebop. They're battling Leonardo and He-Man. You've got Mutagen and Ooze. And dude, this is what toys are all about. I love the art, right? It's the art in the toys for me. So I'm struggling. Do I open this? Do I keep it in box? All of my Turtles of Grayskull are still in box, so I'm not sure if I'm going to open these guys or not. I'm watching everybody crack theirs open online, and I'm loving what I'm seeing. But these guys look so good in their package. I just don't know. I've got a whole shelf of Turtles of Grayskull, and they're just sitting there in their package, bro. They look amazing to me. Look at that artwork on the side, man. And then look at this, man. Come on, man. You can't beat that, dude. This is what it's all about. This takes us back to childhood and all the things that we remember. This is why a lot of us collect. We collect because we remember what it was like back in the day. But in addition to 2 Bob Steady and the other things, I was lucky enough to find another couple of masters of the universe, Turtles of Grayskull, Stealth Leonardo, and this guy I could not wait to get, Hordak. I love Hordak. I don't know why. He's one of my favorite bad guys from He-Man. Look at the back. Once again, you've got the comic book, the artwork, all of that stuff. The Ruthless Master of the Ooze Pit. He's got his little ooze gun. And yes, I want to open them. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to open all of these guys and display them. But I'm just loving looking at them on their card backs. The cards are flimsy, nevertheless, but I love them. So I was lucky enough to find these 2. I'll probably get the April O'Neil at some point. Maybe I'll get the Stealth He-Man. I don't really know if I like the Stealth He-Man that much. I could probably care less about him, to be frank with you. But Stealth Leonardo, had to have him. Hordak. To be honest, I was trying to order Hordak online and I couldn't get it online. My order didn't go through. So I got lucky, found him in the local Walmart. So went on ahead and picked them up. Look at that. Look at that artwork on the back. Hordak fighting Splinter Skull. Bro, it doesn't get any better than that. And you got the original comic book. This is what toys are all about. This is why we collect. That's what we want. And that's the exciting stuff. So, yeah, loving the Turtles of Grayskull line. I'll probably drop a video at some point just looking at all of them in their artwork and the original packaging that they come in. Like I said, on a personal level, I'm struggling with whether or not I want to open them just because, you know, I appreciate the combo figures. He-Man's, Ninja Turtles. Ninja Turtles were my personal favorites back in the day. He-Man, I never really got into too much as a kid. I liked it, didn't hate it, but Ninja Turtles were just my thing as a kid. And I loved them. But to see them combined, bro, it's amazing. And I heard that they're getting ready to do, I think it's He-Man and Thundercats or something like that. I'm all in, hook, line, and sinker, spending all my money on those. Cannot wait to get them. One more thing, a couple other things that I picked up. So if you paid attention to the beginning of the video, I told you that I was in Mexico. And I went to Playa del Carmen in Mexico. And if you've ever been to Playa del Carmen or any part of Mexico and you actually walk some of the tourist areas, it's wonderful. You've got guys and women, they're trying to sell you all kinds of stuff. And I'm big on culture. I'm big on what happens in community. To be perfectly honest, I'm not looking for deals. I don't care if I get beat. It's inconsequential to me. I like supporting local communities. I like supporting local vendors. That's why I personally buy my comic books from a local comic book shop, because I want to support the local small businesses, because I enjoy walking into the store and just walking around, looking at comic book covers, looking at Funko Pops, looking at the toys that they have for display. We all know that we can order this stuff online, but for me, on a very personal level, I like supporting small business, so I go into a comic book shop and actually buy my stuff. And the same applied to me when I was in Mexico. I was looking for places that I could buy memorabilia or things that I found nostalgic, if you will, and just spend money and support somebody. And I got lucky. Well, lucky is an understatement, because there were multiple shops that were selling multiple things, but I picked up a couple of items. So the first item I picked up is this bad boy right here. So this is made out of bone or fish bone, and it is Homer Simpson disguised and painted as the Joker. And I absolutely love this. There were several statues like this. It's just cool, man. It's a part of the local culture. He's got the gun in his hand. I have no idea what kind of gun it is. Hair painted green, the purple paint on the suit. And it just looks so cool to me. And it completely represents the culture of the community that I was in. And I just had to have it. I like spending money to support individuals. Don't care if I get beat. I'm not that type of guy. I don't really walk around like, oh, this is only worth $5. No. Not when you go to an area like that. So this is amazing. I feel like this is just artwork in its purest form. There are several vendors who sell a multitude of these things. This is just one that I personally like. Look at him. He's got his eyes. He's just grinning. He's pointing his gun. He's dressed like the Joker. Man, and I just wanted this. I thought it looked cool, so it's definitely going on the shelf just for something to remember that trip by. And I wanted to buy more, but I wasn't afraid I could fit everything in my bag. But there was another one that I found, and I absolutely love this. So I am a huge Predator fan. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid, and this statue is beautiful to me. You know that Predator has a huge Aztec theme to him, and so for Mexicans, I discovered Predator is like a superhero, if you will, or something that they really revere, because it totally respects and honors their culture. From my understanding, correct me if I'm wrong, but there were several iterations of the Predator. There was a statue that they had that I absolutely loved, and I really wanted it, but it was Predator, and it was Predator and the alien fighting, and Predator had his claws. He was doing like this, and in the way that the statue was set up, Alien was balancing on his claws. You know, he's got the little fist claws like these right here, retracted out, and Alien was balancing on the claws, and it looked like the movie picture. And I wanted that, but I was really afraid because of some of the way that the statue was made. I was afraid that it would not be securely able to fit inside of my luggage and get back without breaking. So I picked up this bad boy. There were several of them out there. Thought that this one looked cool. It's just Predator standing there, looking buff. It's not painted. Love it. But it's got the little accents, like the little shadowing, and you can see him. So he's unmasked. He's got his gun on his shoulder, his retractable claws right here, his little, I was finna call it a calculator, but the computer thing that he uses to deploy his disc and, you know, blow himself up if he needs to. And I absolutely had to have it, man. I didn't pay much of anything for these. I felt like for the fact that this was handmade and just carved out by somebody, I think I spent 1,000 pesos on both of them together, which translates to about 50 American dollars. And for me, it was totally worth it. I got to support small business. I found something that I love, and man, you can't beat that, man. Look at that guy. Look at his little mouth. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Love that, dude. So yeah, if you ever go into other communities, especially if you check out other cultures, man, just check out some of the things they have. The representation is great. So yeah, those are some of my recent pickups. There are a couple of other things that I got, but I'll stick from right there from now. But once again, man, on these Turtles of Grayskull, I'm just struggling. Do we open these things? Do we keep them on card? They look amazing. I'm loving seeing what everybody's doing. Look at this Hordak, bro. Hordak is dope, and I got so many more down here. Let me see. Like this guy right here, bro. Skeletor. Man, that Skeletor is dope, and you can't tell me that it isn't. I so want to open it up, but I just love, look, on the back, he's fighting Dunny. Bro, you can't beat that stuff. What else I got down here from Turtles of Grayskull? This is probably one of my faves right here. The Shredder, Skeletor, Hordak. Bro, the bad guys from this set, the colors, they look so dope. Man, I want to crack them open. I want to leave them on card. I don't know what to do with them. I guess I'm going to show off one more. I'm willing back or whatever. So we going live. We off the. Actually, I'm going to go two more. Shucks. Since we're having fun. Bro, the Crankster. These dudes look dope, man. It's just like a cool little mashup. Krang looks dope, man. I don't know what to do. Do I open them? Do I leave them on card? Whatever. And then here's one more that I'm just absolutely loving. They're all in card. They're sitting on dropped it. They're all in card, sitting on the bottom shelf. Not sure if I should keep them on card or not, but Leatherhead. Bro, these dudes are so cool. Look at that. That's Bebop and Rocksteady on the back individually, I guess before they hit the mutagen. They've got He-Man trapped right there. That looks so cool, man. With Shredder, the artwork, man. It's the artwork. It's the artwork. This is the stuff that made toys cool to us, I feel like, in the 80s or 90s. It's the stuff that you don't get now, all right? So I'm struggling. Do I open them? Do I keep them on card? I don't really care. For me, it's not necessarily about monetary value. It's about enjoyment. So I'm not trying to keep them on card because I want them to ascend in price so I can sell them off. Nah, I just like the way that they look. But also I want to open them. I'm not one of those guys who keep stuff on card. Like I'm an inbox collector. It doesn't matter to me. It's just about enjoyment, right? And so, yeah, that's where I'm at with those things, man. I got several more down here, but those are some of my favorite Turtles of Grayskull, and I'm just trying to figure out what to do. Hey, if you got any suggestions, man, drop me a line. Leave me a comment. Tell me what you think or whatnot, and I love to hear from you. Till next time, I appreciate you for checking out another episode of Buy That Toy Talk. It's your boy Marquise. Remember, follow us over on IG, Instagram. Like and comment over on IG, Instagram. Follow us on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe, set notifications, keep up, drop me a line. I love interacting with everybody. I love this just as much as you do. And until we get together again, everybody, peace. Have a good night or day.